An hour of Blackout with your host, or I am a co-host technically, Rumandapples. How you doing, everybody? I am alive, okay? I'm not dead. The show's not canceled. It's okay. I'm alive. I'm here. No, aliens did not abduct me. I'm not getting probed. I'm not at the zoo. I'm not dead over a crack overdose, dying in a gutter. I'm here. I'm alive. It's fine. We're starting the show. As usual here with Blackout CEO. And then we also have our tech guy. Our behind the scenes man, Marcel. How you doing, you Japanese Necco wafer cat?
I'm pretty good.
That's good. And how is B, as usual, probably doing the damn thing?
My face finally isn't burning.
That's
because we were like chatting for long enough to where the dying pain of the ghost pepper could go away.
Yeah, see, this is something I wanted to bring up that is very strange. B tends to eat ghost peppers before the show, and then I have to wait like 20 minutes so we can like do the show and he's not just dying on air. I mean, it's funny. I'm never gonna say it's not funny, but it's, god damn it, sometimes it can be inconvenient. Just a little bit. Just a tad inconvenient. But all good, man. I know we got a lot of stuff to get to as far as Blackout related stuff. I wanna right now point out that Can is moderating our chat room today, so that's awesome. He's doing some behind-the-scenes stuff today, so much love to him. And I gotta say something. Can posted something really awesome, and he said, B is a masochistic hentai sexual.
Oh, God.
And then I realized that there is also a concept we need to make for a t-shirt that B should design. An hour of fap out. An hour of fap out, and it has to be that it could be that Ellen Page glory hole picture that Craig of GTN made for us. That was fucking hilarious.
Oh, no.
Oh, B, I know you saw that. I know you saw it. I retweeted it to you. Craig retweeted it. Plenty of people tweeted it to your ass, and I know you saw it.
No, I avoided Twitter for the rest of that day.
Why did you avoid Twitter the rest of the day? Did you know it was just over with?
No, because you see, I saw where it said an image has been retweeted to you from Rumandapples. I'm like, nope, not gonna do it.
Oh man, okay,
God
but
damn, Moobot, what the hell happened?
Moobot deletes links, I believe. I believe he's deleting links. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Did this guy get...
Oh no, this one is about caps.
Oh, that's a caps? Okay, that's a cat. Okay, then no caps. We will unban him because he didn't do anything wrong. So I'll unban him. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, buddy. We didn't mean to do that to you. But anyways, B, we got some stuff to talk about GFX and more into what actually happened. I remember last week we covered it. Remember?
Yeah.
So go on with it.
It's
we have more information
it's
for
even
people.
worse now because
It is.
Now we know why. So essentially, he was getting paid as GFX manager before, and now we know because he made a video about why things happened and what went down. So they cut his payment completely.
Yeah, he essentially did a month's worth of work
Yeah.
for no pay. And come on now. Would anybody with with common sense here, are you going to go to work, do your goddamn job, bust your ass, and then find out they cut your pay without telling you possibly within a short period of time when you're about to get paid? Like, I don't think any of us would appreciate that. Go on, B. I'm going to let you take the podium.
Oh man, I don't even know how much I can go into it. Like as far as
We'll go with
why
the
his
basics.
pay was cut.
We'll go with the basics of what is
But-
public knowledge, and we'll talk about that.
I didn't get through the whole video, so I don't know if it's public knowledge. But basically what happened is they cut his pay, and I think they did this to every channel manager. So if I can, I'm gonna try and get in contact with High Tech and a few of the others and see what's going on with them, because I bet they're not having too good of a day.
I guarantee
But,
they're not having too good of a day. This is definitely not fun.
It's a very poor decision by whoever made it, and whoever made that decision obviously needs to get their head out of their ass, in my opinion. And yeah.
Very, very true. It's one of those deals where you just have to look at it and you have to be very careful about the way you portray your business model and how it really comes down to how you treat your employees. Now, you can have a great business model, a great business plan, but the one thing that I think a lot of companies don't do is they never kill their golden goose, right? They don't piss off their golden goose. You don't fuck over your workforce. You don't fuck over the people that are doing the labor. You just don't do that. And when you do it, it shows it's bad for your reputation. It really is.
But one of our viewers was just kind enough to let us know that apparently this is public news. So Mirko, who is George's brother, made that decision to cut the managers of all the channels. And so I'm just going to take this time to let any of Freedom's HR that are watching this, especially George, 'cause I hope George sees this.
We like George. We really do.
Please understand, George, that what you are doing is not a good idea. And obviously, you're not the one doing it. Mirko did this, so I blame him. But I know he's your brother, but you really need to, slap him in the face a little. This is not how you run a network. You don't fire the people that are promoting your network. You don't cut the pay of people that are promoting your network. In fact, you probably should have, kept him around and possibly started promoting GFX more, because you don't really promote GFX. You promote your 101 free designers that aren't there anymore, which bugs the crap out of me. But needless to say that what Mirko did is wrong. You should, publicly, I think, apologize to the managers for that, because I don't think it was right at all. Just like I can understand that there's probably some sort of profit from what he did, but that's not how you run a YouTube network at all. I mean, from business standpoint, great. He knows how to run a business. This is not how you run YouTube. But yeah, it's very different from a normal business. It's like, no, you don't do that. YouTube is a certain way. It needs to be very personal, and you have to treat it as a YouTube network. YouTube
is a completely different animal in the sense that you're very right. It does require a very personal touch, because that's how you keep people interested in what you're doing, especially if you're consistently trying to grow. I mean, Blackout, do we go to a fully automated Skynet bullshit system? Like, do we just not help people out? No. We don't just throw people out to the wolves. What we do is we take the time to talk to people. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's very important.
We don't cut our staff. Like now, granted, a lot of our staff is volunteer.
Yeah, but at the same point,
we don't cut our staff.
We're not downsizing our people. We're not downsizing our people for our business model. We want to keep our people on here because it gives it a personal touch that people appreciate. So when they communicate with us, they're like, "Oh, these are real people, just like me and you." So that's a positive. And I think if you take that out, you're taking out a lot of the things that the positive benefits that go with that. Does that make sense? I think it does.
I mean, I'm going to put this out here for George if he does happen to watch this, which I know that he has watched some of our shows.
Of course he has.
I do believe that he may watch this one. Considering Mirko doesn't want to pay the channel managers, I will straight up say that if you come to me and ask me to run GFX, I'll do it. Not because I want to get paid, because I already know it's not going to happen, apparently, with Mirko making the changes that he is. But I will sit there and I'll do it, no pay whatsoever, just for the fact that I care about the GFX community, and what he did basically fucked everything. And I want to prove that to you personally, so that you can go to him and say what you did is wrong.
Okay. Now that does make sense. I mean, you kind of have to do it. You know what I mean? You can. Now there's something that's going on interesting in the chat. It's right here. I can somehow afford to pay 6 staff. Oh, okay, never mind. That's something different. That's an interim conversation. Now, yes. With GFX, man, it's a real strange deal that's going on right now, man. Because what's the future? What does the future hold with this? You know what I mean? What's the real future and the benefit here? I don't know what's gonna happen to the guy, and I wish him well. It's not like I hate the dude. Just I wish him well. It's just I wonder what happens. You know what I mean? Like, do you have any insight to what might happen, B?
Well, if you ask me, the way
Well, I am asking you.
things
You're a
look
GFX guy.
is if Mirko is over there and he's cutting people from the managing channels, what one would expect that same thing will happen to geeks, same thing will happen to high tech if it hasn't already, that people will leave, and the community that is helping you is not going to stay there if they are not correctly compensated. Now, Blackout's got volunteers, but we do, of course, provide them with a service for their time that we will, sit here, and a lot of the staff members get direct help from me on a lot of projects. Quite honestly, I help the staff a lot, but it's very sad to see what will happen, because the way it looks is that Mirko is making cuts that he doesn't see necessary. And from what we have seen, they don't seem to have support in high regard. They don't seem to have the forums in high regard. Uh, so one could speculate that if things were to get worse and Mirko is not, told what he is doing is wrong, that they could cut the support team. They could cut networks eventually. They could cut the forums. They could pretty much start cutting everything and just focus strictly on money. But of course, if they do that, it's the wrong way to do things.
It's possible, man. It's possible. I'm actually looking at the chat room right now, and I'm listening to you, but I'm also looking at the chat room and seeing what everybody has to say. And Simon brings up something interesting. He says, it's because people like you will put in the work for nothing, and then he gets away with offering the job for free. It's one of those deals where if people are still willing to work for free with that kind of deal, of course they're going to exploit it. You see what I mean? And Simon does bring up a good point. If people continue to say, I don't want the money, they're going to exploit it, and they're going to do that. So, of course, go ahead.
I'm going to answer Aka's question
Sure, go
first,
ahead.
and then I'm going to get on to a little bit of what Simon just said. First of all, they are planning to cut Freedom's staff, from what we can see. They have cut a lot of the managers.
I'll be right back.
For like the brand channels, and one could assume then that they will start to cut the other places as well, such as support and forums. And they might cut the network team a little bit, and that worries me. Like, YouTube is about being personal. Partners want to see personal responses. They want to see involvement. They want to see community. GFX was a community. Miracle went and pretty much slaughtered it, which is essentially why I don't like him. I have more respect for George than I have for his brother at this point, because he's making stupid decisions, and I'm pretty sure George is going to realize that and make some changes as they are needed. Rum made the comment that, of course, things will keep going the way they are going. Like, George will think that he can have people doing things for free if people keep agreeing to do it for free. Now, keep in mind that when I agree to do GFX free, I of course have my back motives. For one, GFX is a community that I am part of. I actively do work in it, so therefore running GFX would benefit me personally.
It would.
I run Blackout, which is a GFX network. Therefore, it would benefit Blackout a lot.
We are also dabbling into the gaming element, you goofy motherfucker. We're dabbling into gaming. Hell, you have me on it. You have me on it. I think I'm the only person who runs a weekly talk show. I think I'm the only guy in the network who does a weekly talk show for the network. So, yes, it is primarily GFX, but I want people to know we are branching into other avenues. I want to stress that, because I know there's gamers who want to go to a network that are tired of the ones that they're in and who have joined us in the past. So we do appeal to other people. Just a little bit of insanity for you there. Go ahead, B. Sorry about that.
And then to comment on what Sam said, that they can't touch our staff. Freedom currently has no influence at all, really, what Blackout does. So if I wanted to, I could have 30 staff, and they can't really say anything. That's just how it goes. They won't touch our staff at all. So
well, they can't.
To answer your question, that they can't and won't be touching our staff anytime soon. But if Mirko is not, corrected with what he is doing, it could hurt Freedom in a pretty bad way. Rest assured that Blackout will keep providing a service as long as we are enabled to by Freedom and by EMTV. So just keep that in mind. What else do we have here?
Now, see, that's insane. Can just posted something in the chat room really interesting. He said, "Meanwhile, we had to hire mods for our community. We have 55,000 plus forum members and 7 mods to deal with it. Are you insane? That's like having 50 tables at a restaurant and 2 fucking cooks in the kitchen. How do you expect shit to get done at a timely rate and have a good success rate? It's almost fucking impossible. So, I mean, you got to give a lot of credit to the forum members, man. That's insane. And then on top of it, they had to fight to hire more moderators? Come on, man. What you quit killing your fucking golden goose. Quit fucking over the people that are doing the balls to the walls gutter work for you. They're the ones making it possible. So why do these higher ups consistently disrespect them? I don't understand it.
Well, I mean, it's very clear that the higher ups don't seem to understand that the forums is, it's basically like the backbone of the community. If they were to go and literally just destroy the forums, tomorrow, basically Freedom would die. You can't have Freedom without the forums because that's pretty much the only sense of community there is. If that were to go bye-bye, honestly, I would have no hope for Freedom whatsoever. That's one of the reasons why we run a forum, is because it shows sense of community. It's good to have community involvement, to have discussion, constructive criticism. That things like that are done on the forum, which is why it needs to be there.
Oh, no, very true, man. I actually do have a question, brother. We had a couple more things to talk about. I know we had to talk about Forum Flash.
Yes.
So do you want to go on to that one? Because I thought that was kind of interesting, man. I thought that was kind of cool to talk about. And it does plug our buddies, too, who work very hard at Freedom. So, I mean, I don't have all the information on it. So, I mean, I know you've seen a lot more of it than I have. So, I mean, it's kind of like you're informing me about it, too, for the first time in a way. So, what's going on with that, my brother?
So, with Forum Flash, thank the Lord that Freedom's higher-ups have decided to acknowledge that it's a good idea to have a forum show.
Well, this is a good idea.
Of course it is, but with the recent decisions by the COO, one could assume that they're going to make more bad decisions. Basically, there's going to be a new show on the Freedom Hub channel for specifically forums. So it's going to be, updates. There might be spotlighting. Khan is a great person to ask about the show, as he has, more specific details of what's going to be on it. Blackout is just going to be doing a lot of design work, which I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop a link in chat for y'all. That's basically a concept of what we're going to be doing for the Forum Flash artwork. It's a 2D concept. The finished version is going to be 3D with lots of lightning effects, but you guys will be able to see kind of what we're thinking about doing. And it's not set in stone yet, but it's looking like it's going to be very good. We had a lot of good feedback from the forum team and a lot of the partners, so we're excited.
Oh, I'm excited because if people think that I'm not gonna tune into Forum Flash, you motherfuckers got it crooked. I am gonna tune into Forum Flash. One, my boy Can. 2, Rose, absolutely adorable, dude. If you just want to have a good time, man, I really do think Forum Flash is gonna be good, man. I think it's going to be kick-ass. I think there's good chemistry between the two. I have a lot of high hopes for it. You know what I mean? And on top of it, who better outside of forum people who moderate it to do the show? You know what I mean? It's a perfectly awesome way where you can get real quick updates. I think there's a lot of high hopes for it, man.
I say this a lot, and there's a lot of shows on the Freedom Hub channel.
Are there? And, I haven't seen one.
I never watched.
You see that
right, Marcel.
I won't watch. See, Marcel's like me. We don't want to waste our time watching content that isn't good or isn't entertaining. Now, if I'm gonna look at the forum, it's like the forum show. I know it's gonna be entertaining. Forum Flash is gonna be a hit. is probably going to be the most watched series on the Hub channel, almost guaranteed.
Oh, easily. It's
probably
easily going to be the one of the highest.
Show.
It'll be one of the highest rated. I bet you. I can't guarantee it because I don't know, but I would love to put. I love to put my stamp of approval on it right now. I mean, you got Can, you got Ro. Yeah. You got two people who are very popular in the community, man. So I really have a lot of hopes for him. Plus, they're Can's a very eloquent speaker. So I give him a lot of credit for that. I know he can hold an audience. I mean, it's just obvious. Look at his fucking YouTube channel. Holy shit. If you haven't checked out his film work, he's very good. He's very good, very talented guy. So I give him a lot of credit. It's a good avenue to go through.
See, Khan just mentioned that Forum Flash is currently rivaling Impulse, which I think says some things on its own. And
they only have 3 episodes.
People that follow Impulse or follow Forum Flash, they're going to understand basically what that means when we say it's rivaling. But it's just to the point now where...
Wait, Impulse has a show?
Yeah, Impulse is an actual show.
I don't even know what the fuck Impulse is. Okay, thank you guys for telling me Impulse is a show on Freedom. I had no idea Impulse was a thing. I don't even know what the fuck it is. I knew what Freedom, I knew what Forum Flash is. I had no idea I have no idea what Impulse is. Okay, enough. I've spent too much time talking about Impulse. I'd rather talk about Forum Flash.
Forum Flash is the only series that Freedom does that I could actively support and vouch for. Like, I used to watch Impulse. And I say used to because now it's not worth watching anymore.
So wait, what was Impulse?
1 or 2 apps. It's Freedom's show about they give channel tips, mostly shit. And they now handle if I'm right, the sponsorship too, right?
Yeah, except that now it's not on Impulse anymore. It's on a live stream, and they pick 2 people. So look, there's another thing they're probably cutting back on. They used to pick 1 person a day. Well, now they're picking 2 people a week.
Okay. See, oh man, I really don't want to go watch it because I know it's not worth my time. I know it's not worth my time. That show would possibly mean nothing to me. I mean, B, you've watched it. Would I have any interest in it? Would it? No. Marcel just like, no. It's a waste of your time.
No, I mean, like, this is coming from me. I'm gonna say this personally because there's a episode of Impulse. I believe it's on Fridays or someday. Honestly, I don't know and I don't care. There's an episode where they talk about cosplay. Now, Rum, you know me. I love anime. I am an addict for that bullshit. And I will go to the ends of the earth to worship anime. I refuse to watch that show. If that says anything, there you go.
Wow, so there is an anime cosplay enthusiast episode that you won't even watch, and you are like the #1 fucking mark for that kind of shit.
I mean, like, you're talking about, like, see, Marcel knows me. If I had a Kirito costume, I would go to SAC Anime as Kirito.
What the fuck is a Kirito costume? Hold up. Back the insane batshit crazy truck up. What the fuck is a Kiri burrito costume?
Kirito's the hat.
What is it, B?
Online.
What is a Kiri burrito costume? It sounds like a bad meal at a fucking Israeli diner. What is going on here? Explain this to me.
It's a character from Sword Art Online. You'll have to watch it to
what
understand
is Sword Art What is Sword Art Online? What the fuck is that?
It's anime.
What? Oh my god. Okay, B or Marcel, somebody find a link of the Kirito burrito guy and post it in the fucking chat so I can click on it, so everybody can click on it.
1 second.
Thank you very much, because I have no idea what you're talking about, and I have to discover what the Kirito burrito Chipotle costume looks like. Whatever it is.
Okay, so see, Khan just he brought up a really, really good idea, and it's the fact that Impulse, the quality is godly. And obviously they've got great editors, they have great cameras, they have great microphones. Their show,
but what about the hosts?
Quality-wise, is perfect. The content is bullshit.
Oh, well then it doesn't matter how good it looks if the fucking substance... Bullshit. Okay, so you can have, and this is something I want to bring up, if you could have all the flash and... you can have all the flash and sizzle in the world, but if you don't got the steak, the fucking good cut of meat in the middle that holds it together, The fuck is anybody gonna watch it for? Okay, Can, you bring up a good point. What Can says, that show is like listening to someone who doesn't know gaming and talking about gaming. That's why he hates it. Okay, well that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, man. That does. That actually explains a lot more to me. So it's like people who don't know what the fuck they're talking about are talking about. Okay, all right, fair enough. Fair enough. Jesus Christ, people. Oh man, people are getting kicked out all day. I gotta add these people back. I'm not banning them. Unban. Get back in here, Super Glenn. I'm sorry about that.
Hey, that's a friend of mine.
Impulse right now, as it is kind of like Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen, for those who have seen it. It was written during a writer's strike, therefore the story was quite honestly shit. But the graphics were amazing. Like, visuals and Transformers, they're never bad. But the story was absolute crap. That's basically Impulse right now. The content is shit, but the visuals are amazing. So things got to change over there.
Well, okay, see, this is one of the deals where I look at it is, okay, you can have the most beautifully looking content. The problem is it has to mean something. If your content doesn't mean anything and it's a bunch of fucking nonsense, then no one's going to care. So you wonder why, and people wonder why Forum Flash is already rivaling fucking Impulse or Proton Pulse, whatever the shit it's called. You know, but you know what? Fuck that. Forum Flash all day, baby. I'm gonna become a regular watcher, man, all day, because I know for a fact that the two hosts there have something to say. I know that for a fact. Jesus God.
We were told. I don't know if this is public, but I guess Khan is probably the best person to ask about this. There might not be a guest host on the forum show every time. So, like, you know, Forum Flash, it's not always gonna be Khan and Ro. It might just be Khan one day. It might be Khan and Danny.
Thank you, Marcel.
Honestly, I'm kind of rooting for Khan and Danny because I'd like to see Danny in a show because Danny's awesome.
And Danny is okay.
Okay.
No. Danny has confirmed that he's okay. We figured it out. He is okay. Okay.
Danny's okay today.
Okay.
Tweet him still.
Okay, here.
We need to know.
We got another one. Impulse show looks professional / friendly, but really doesn't give me that feeling, especially if you follow some thread on the forum. You can definitely feel some ego personality in there. The main guy that makes the show, I think he cares more about his hair than the Freedom people. That's unfortunate because see, that's the thing, man. You got to watch out for those kind of motherfuckers, dude. You got to be careful. And hold on. We're stopping it again. Are you serious? By the way, I got to ask you something. Is this the Kuzo burrito costume? The Kuzo Rico Chipotle costume you're talking about that Marcel posted in the link? That thing looks batshit insane. Why the fuck would anybody walk around wearing that goddamn thing? Are you trying to get your ass beat? Are you trying to get your shit fucking kicked in?
I actually wanted to.
Why would you wear that? You look like a fucking dried up fruit roll up.
No. If you give me 2 swords and that, I will just wear it around town. I don't care. I like it.
For me.
Looks nice.
Amen, bro. Amen.
I'm just saying, man. I don't understand any of this. What is this? Why is the collar all pimped up like that? Is he a pimp? All he needs is a cane. Let's give him a fucking fedora hat with the red feather. What the fuck's going on?
I think Sam just got banned again.
What happened to Sam? Unbanned. God damn.
Wait, no, he's fine.
Okay, I unbanned him, so it's all good. Thank God. Jesus Christ, though. You see what I'm saying, though? That's absolutely insane. I'm not being mean. Sokka, I ain't being mean. I'm just being honest. If anybody who knows me knows that I personally don't have a problem with cosplay, it's just, in reality, man, you can't go walking around like that. You really can't. People are like, you have to expect someone's going to either beat your ass or rob you. Because if you have the type of money to fuck around and buy that shit, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Wait a minute. What did Kaz say? What did Kaz say? So wait, they don't want to do Forum Flash because of Ro's camera? Wait a minute. What does that have to do with anything? If is it a talk? Oh, come on. Because of the camera? Come on now, man. That could be improved over time. Or how about if it's a Freedom project, how about Freedom fucking throws in for the camera? Okay, Ken says he was told it wasn't Freedom quality.
Freedom quality.
What's Freedom quality?
280. I think 280p is Freedom quality.
280p?
Freedom. At least.
We've seen at this point that Impulse has quality, and I can't argue that, but their content is bad now. The forum, they have content, so Forum Flash, it's gonna have content and it's gonna be watchable. Like, I could get through the show 100% and be happy after watching it. Now maybe the visuals aren't as good because maybe Ro could use a better camera and some lighting.
Well, how come Freedom can't fucking chalk up the money?
Better, but he could still use it.
I just don't understand if it's a Freedom show. Yeah, if it's a Freedom show and it's a Freedom promoted deal and it's going on their channel, they can't toss in $30 for a Logitech webcam that professional businesses use. This is simple shit. This is day one shit that they could do to improve the channel.
It's like what EMTV's doing for the networks right now, which this is
shout out to EMTV.
We'll talk about it. Yeah, shout out to EMTV.
We
They're
love
actually
them.
helping networks.
We love them.
They do a great job helping networks. But they will provide people with cameras. They provide people with lighting, green screening. We were just in a call with other networks where we were talking about concerns and what we as networks could use to make better content.
Absolutely.
And they're doing the best that they can to provide that to everyone, which it's great. So honestly, EMTV is a great example of how you help people. So now if Freedom wants to have great content, what they need to do is they need to provide the people creating the content with the tools that they need. So maybe get Khan a better camera. Now his camera's not bad, but it's not world renowned, quality. So maybe get Khan a better camera, get him an actual green screen, because right now he uses a red screen. I've seen it and it's quite beautiful.
I don't have any problem. I've had webcam chats with Cam before, and dude, I've had no problem seeing his face clearly. I mean, there's no problem whatsoever. And I don't know what. Yes, that this is just regardless though. It still feels to me that this is something Freedom should be handling internally. Oh, it's not up to quality? Well, with the amount of money they make, give them a camera. Give them both the camera. What's the big deal? With all the they're gonna give you a fucking car, and they can't provide forum staff members appropriate technology to do something for the network. I just don't understand that. I don't understand it at all. It boggles my mind to think that these people don't care.
Well, one thing that did make me happy was when Freedom sent Khan a new graphics card. So shout out to Freedom for being amazing enough to actually send him a new graphics card. That helped him out a lot. But, I mean, the least that they could do is if they want to have good quality and they're going to complain about someone's quality not being good enough for the show, do the right thing, because the people like the show. Give them what they need to make it quality.
Absolutely. I mean, when you have something that is going to get numbers, that people are interested in, that people will return and watch and positively grow your reputation and your business, why would you not invest into it? Why would you not invest into something that people care about? Why are you going the other route and fucking dicking over everybody for something that people don't even want to watch, that people don't care about? It's a strange way that they go about things.
It's clear that Forum Flash is successful. I mean, it's not even called Forum Flash yet, but it's going to be in the next show, and it's going to have all its nice new graphics. But,
I have a different name. It's called Row Your Boat. Okay, that's what I'm calling it from now on. Hashtag Row Your Boat.
Anyway.
Yeah. No. Do not deny me. Hashtag Row Your Boat.
It's clear that it is effective, and that people like it. So, honestly, why should they have to fight to get what they need to do a good job if it's clear that the public wants it and likes it?
Well,
doesn't make any sense.
I swear to God, I swear that Freedom has entered the bizarro world black hole of insanity. Like, everything that is logical and makes sense is just not getting done.
Marcel was nice enough to just link us an item in chat for a 720p widescreen webcam.
There you go.
It is... From what it says here,
I'm looking at it right now. It's like
$25.
I don't.
Plus free
Okay,
shipping.
25.
it's like Well, I'd say, okay, anywhere between 30 to 40 bucks in total with free shipping, whatever. You have Amazon Prime, and I'm sure someone at Freedom has Amazon Prime. And I've seen those webcams. Those are the ones I'm talking about that professional businesses use.
I actually used that exact same cam that I linked.
I'm just
And it's not
saying
that
this
bad.
is not a hard thing to do. It's insane. It's insane that the employees of Freedom have to fight tooth and fucking nail day in and day out to get minimal support that they need just to do their job. And Freedom takes in a large chunk of money. They do. I know they do. It's public knowledge that they make a lot of money. So why can't they divvy out a little bit of it, just a little bit, to the people who are making it work for them, the ones who are making it interesting, the ones who are keeping people around? It just seems like there's a lot of disrespect going on between the upper staff members and the ones that are doing the grunt work, laying the foundation. And that's ridiculous. You shouldn't have to, and other people who are in the network, they should not have to pay out of their own pocket when the company is big enough to supply them with something. Now, I'm not saying it's all Freedom's responsibility, but the responsibility should be shared between the two parties. This is common sense stuff. B, you and I do this all the time. If I need something, what do? You buy it for me, and if I have to reimburse it, I reimburse it. This is not complicated. And if a small company like us can do it, why can't a big company like Freedom do it? You see the point here, folks?
Cos just brought this up. I'm gonna shout this out because
Shout out Cos.
He did help out Blackout a little bit. He's gonna basically give us a key for Zenforo, and as he did mention, the big downside to Zenforo is that plugins and themes are not free. So as much as we would like to get plugins for that once we have it running, it's gonna take a while, probably a long time, honestly, because the plugins are expensive. But bonus to being a HTML developer, I can probably make the themes myself, and it's not going to be that hard. So
That would be nice.
there's a little bit of a bonus.
That'd be
And
nice if you
always
did
have
that.
me to help you.
Of course, we always have the
Of
great
course,
Marcel.
We've got Marcel,
Yeah, the one.
the one who apparently fixes things that I look at, and I'm just like, the fuck?
Oh man, it's even worse when Marcel invites me into the Minecraft server, and then he makes a creeper with the shield so I can't kill it, and he calls it Skynet, and he has it chase me around. God, that's what he does. That's what he does for shits and giggles, folks. They like to torture me, folks. I promise you. You guys wonder why I take all my frustration out on everybody? Is because they fuck with me off air. You guys have no idea how bad they fuck with me. It's ridiculous.
By the way, look
Yo.
at Skype.
I don't want to
Maybe,
look at
Skynet.
Skype because I'm pretty sure Skynet is trying to add me as a friend. Yep, sure enough, Skynet's trying to add me. This is horseshit. This is horseshit. I don't like it. I don't like it. No. That's not good. That's not cool. You can't do that. You can't do that to me. That's bullshit. All right, B, do we got anything else we want to talk about? Any more Blackout updates pertaining to us, forums, etc.?
So forums, we're gonna be switching over to Zenforo as Cos was nice enough to provide us a key.
Absolutely.
And V Bulletin is actually gonna be going to a little special secret side project that I'm gonna be working on.
Oh, God.
No information on that yet, but it's not anime related. Don't worry.
No.
It's graphics
It's
related.
Ellen Page related. I knew it, folks. It's Ellen Page related. It is. Oh my God, this is bad. This is bad. B, you gotta promise me something, man. You will not make an Ellen Page fuckbot. Do not.
Dude, Simon's gonna kill you.
Simon is not gonna kill me because he's probably already made one. All right, he's probably already made one. He has it in his closet. I'm almost sure of this. Okay, so you please don't, because if you do, we're never gonna see you again. We will never see you again. You will just be fucking your Ellen Page bot, trying on the shoes, watching the movies at the same time, okay? Strangeness appears in many multitudes.
There's Simon. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Ellen Page looks like a boy, okay? I'm sorry. I don't care.
No.
Ellen Page looks like a dude to me.
One moment, let me Google it because I do not know what you're talking about.
Good Lord. Oh, yeah. See, Kaz says he saw the Ellen Page glory hole picture on Twitter. Goddamn it right, man. Goddamn right.
Is that a male or female? Or both?
Marcel, I'm gonna kill you later.
You know, you can't kill me without me yourself suffered.
Oh, that's too good. That's too fucking good, man. That's too good. Thank you for retweeting the Ellen Page
How?
thing, Kaz. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
How does
That's
that look
really
like
awesome.
A man?
What? Just the face
How does
structure
it look
alone.
like a man?
The face. Okay, we're not getting onto this because this is just going to cause an argument.
You're damn right it will.
You're fucking killing me, man. You got me clown laughing in this motherfucker. Oh my god, imagine my laugh right before someone kills you. Oh,
I'm done.
oh, that's insane.
I'm so done.
The insanity
I'm so
alone.
done right
The
now.
insanity alone. Marcel, man.
I can't do this shit today.
Oh, you can do this shit today. You tried to cancel the show on me because I was 7 minutes late. I'm 7 minutes late. You try to pull the plug, you goofy fuck. No, we're doing the show. Anyways, an hour of Fap Out. Who thinks we should get T-shirts with B's head that says an hour of Fap Out on it? I think that is a good advent.
I have the perfect.
I do
for
not
that.
give rights to the use of my head.
I don't give a fuck if you give rights or not. I will take them and illegally use them anyway. I will screen press the shirts myself, whistling a jaunty tune. You
Don't
think I'm
worry, you
bullshitting.
do not need rights. I have something perfect for it.
That's right. We could use a caricature because those are copyright free. What the
And
fuck?
I have one.
And you have one. Okay, well that's perfectly fine. Then use it, man. Oh, see, Kaz is already on his way to make a T-shirt. There you go, Kaz.
Ghost, wait one moment. Let me provide you with an image.
Yeah, provide him with the good image, man. Okay, we're gonna get on like I swear to
Hey.
God, I'm going to bluecotton.com and like printing these bitches up and just email and just mailing them to fucking partners. That'll be hilarious.
Let me see. Now's a good time
Here
to
you
talk
go,
about it.
Tim.
Oh, go for it. Go for it.
Now, see, this is public information now, but me and JJ are currently in the middle of rebranding Blackout, and like
Oh,
I'm talking
yeah, that's a
everything
big
from
deal right now.
the
There's a
logos
huge
to the
rebranding.
intros. Yeah, we're doing a full rebrand on everything. We're trying to make it look even better than it currently does. So, now, one thing that came to our mind is, do we want to print shirts? And this goes back to what Miriko's doing over at Freedom. And now, if he just ran the brand channels into the ground, what could happen if he runs the support or the forums into the ground? Well, Freedom essentially would die, and that would then mean that Blackout would die. So,
Well, that'd be bad.
do we want to print shirts and take the risk of we may not be here in a couple months if he fucks up anymore? Or do we not want to take the risk?
Well, I would, in all honesty, my honest opinion right now is that I really think self-preservation is the best course of action. If our livelihood's at stake, we have to do everything necessary to keep ourselves around. You see what I mean? It's very simple.
I mean, I've got a lot of faith in EMTV, and I know they're working on becoming an MCN. So that's in the future.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's
And
good
of
to
course,
hear, my
if they
man.
become an MCN, if they were to become an MCN, you can almost guarantee that we would be VIPs and be able to really do pretty much whatever we wanted as a network.
That'd be fantastic.
Within reason,
and,
of course.
Well,
but
yes, within appropriate reasoning and within the legal system. But it's one of those deals where like that'd be very exciting for us, and I would love to see us be that network, be a VIP, and eventually be able to pull away on our own, man. It'd be fucking awesome.
Wait, hold up.
What?
Sam, what am I talking to Preston about? You might have to let me know what you're talking about because I didn't get that. But I mean, I'm honestly hoping that we kind of split away from Freedom because if they do any more stupid shit, it's eventually gonna start fucking us up, and I don't want that to happen.
Well, of course we don't want ourselves to get fucked up. We got to make sure Blackout's around, man. I mean, we have a growing amount of partners who do rely on us. And they rely on us for this show because we talk honest. We speak honestly for people. I mean, whether you agree with us or not, the whole point of it is that's why they got me on here, because I'm always going to tell you the truth. I'm not going to fuck around and bullshit you and PC you to death. I don't deal with that bullshit. B usually has the best information, in all honesty. He's really good at that. And he's good at taking a joke.
Just
What?
Aka just brought up a point about our branding, about
What Aka say?
the red and black. Just to make it clear, we are keeping the red and black color theme just because that's, the red and black has kind of become the
synonymous
brand of
with
Blackout.
Blackout.
Like when you see, but when you see the whole red and black logo, you automatically know, hey, that's Blackout. So
yeah, so we
are gonna keep the red and black.
Well, are you gonna keep the color scheme, but kind of like adjust the logo? Because the last thing I want is like a picture of B's head and JJ's body connected to each other with like a kind of a human Sentai pad thing going on. That'd be a little weird. I mean,
the logo's gonna be extremely different. It's gonna look much better.
So it's gonna be different. Like, can I like? Is there anything I could see and after we're off air? I mean, I got some things to do after the show. I got shit to do, but I want to see it. I mean, you also realize that once it does change, I'm gonna need everything. I'm gonna need like a new logo for the fucking Twitch. I'm gonna need a new logo for the thumbnails. Everything's gonna have to change. So I'm really I want to know what the turnover is gonna be. Okay. Okay. So Aka says something.
Logo.
He's Aka's saying keep the red and black, but maybe the red a little less flashy. Now I'm not exactly sure what that means.
I actually have done that on the website already.
Has he?
Marcel made a bit of a change to the website. He took the really kind of bright red that we had and he turned it more dark. So go ahead and check out blackoutmedia.net and just look around on the main pages, specifically the staff page. You'll see the red very well. And let us know what you think of that red, because that's probably gonna stick.
Yeah, let us know. It's always good. Yeah, cans on it real quick, huh? Gotta tell you, man. But absolutely, B. Do we have anything else that we have anything pressing to talk about right now? I mean, we've covered a lot today. This has been a very back and forth show. There's been a lot of fucking very polarizing viewpoints.
There's a lot of news.
Oh, go for it, man. I mean, I'll give you the podium.
So far today we've gotten into what Mirko's doing. We've gotten into GFX. We've gotten into the shirts, the forums,
Forum Flash. We got into
Forum Flash. Now, of course, I'm gonna talk to Preston, as Sam suggested, about whether we should do shirts or not. Now, obviously, I do know that the community demand for shirts is heavy. Now, if people are actually interested in ordering shirts, as in actually paying for them, then we have no problems making those shirts available to you guys for purchase. But there comes the point of, do we want to give them away? Is that a wise financial decision with how freedom is heading? So we will talk that over and see what's going to happen with that. But other than that, I do believe we are good on the news, I think. Oh, yeah. Let me see here. Oh, no. That's actually... Khan just brought up something. Freedom may not continue to fund Freedom Idol. I am going to assume that Freedom Idol is already shut down, because Neil announced today that he's no longer a Freedom staff member. So he was the manager for Idol, and if now he's not, so I think Idol's dead.
Did they just reboot that thing?
What are you rebooting?
They've rebooted that thing like 5,000 times by now. Idol was a failed project, honestly, if you ask me.
Okay. Freedom Idol. That was a complicated thing, man. That was a very strange thing. I had no idea what it even was.
I didn't watch it. Honestly, to me, I think it was just a failed project. I mean, it had promise, but it was a failed project.
It couldn't have been any worse than the Freedom Generation podcast, man. That was like completely negatively.
Channel, I guess, is basically what it was.
God damn. I just, it's one of those deals where, I've seen a lot of failed projects on Freedom. There has been some successful ones too. Just all in all, I just think Freedom is in a...
The Freedom podcast.
Hold on. Just totally killed my thought. Screw the Freedom Generation. What the fuck? Dude, everybody hated that thing, man. Everybody.
I haven't seen it once.
Okay, you're lucky that you didn't see it, okay? It's just...
Do I need to go watch it just so I can hate on it?
No, you should not watch it. I don't think there's any links.
Oh my god. Ghost just
Has it been taken down?
It's been gone, and then Can's saying that the forum blew up with
Death
messages of
threats.
death threats. Holy shit! I mean, I get death threats for my game reviews and my own podcast. I mean, those guys weren't even doing anything that good, and they're getting death threats. Holy shit! You're kidding me? Death threats for those guys? That makes no sense. That's insane. That's
In
insane.
the chat.
You know what though?
Yeah,
I mean,
at this point, I'd say it's safe to assume though that Idle is done at this point.
well,
Easily.
well,
I mean, if they screwed over the other managers, why not Idle?
Well, Aka's saying right now that Friday they announced with a new threat on Freedom, Idle will be back again. So we can assume right now that they are gonna go do they're gonna continue Freedom Idle. To what degree, I'm not sure. What it's even gonna be, I'm not sure. I mean, who's running
manager
that?
just quit,
Who is running
the
that?
manager just quit today.
Really? So
That was Neil.
oh yeah, Neil was running at the time. He quit.
Oh,
Really?
Ro is taking over Idle.
Okay, Rose taking over Idle. Okay, well that's gonna be interesting.
I like Ro as a person.
I like Ro too. She's a
To
cool
me-
person.
To me, Idle is a failed project. That's just plain and simple. I could like her as much as I do and watch her content, but it's a failed project.
Maybe it just needs a different. Okay, maybe it just needs a different spin on what it actually was. If you call it Freedom Idol, I mean, it kind of makes it feel like it's almost like a highlight, or this is like the best of the best because Idol is Idol. You know what I mean? So
Thank you, Khan, for linking that post for Aka, because if you're not a mod, you can't link things in here. Also, if you're not mod, you can't do the caps, spam kind of crap. So just be careful what you guys are posting. We don't want you to get banned by the bot.
yeah, we do not because
another
I will
thing
keep
I'd like
I
to
will keep
mention that,
unbanning you. But I mean, I know our partners aren't doing that on purpose, so I will try to my best to unban you guys.
If Miracle keeps doing cuts and trying to make things less personal, it's gonna become basically what our Twitch chat is right now. How the bots just come in and automatically decide what the best response is to what you do. It's
Okay.
bots are not the future. Humans are the future. So
bots-
hire the right people and compensate them fairly.
Having the bots are fine, I mean, bots are necessary to a degree, but you do need the human element, and we will always need the human element to oversee the machines.
For every computer system, you always need a human supervisor.
You do.
If it's bots, normal computers, networks, everything needs a human supervisor, or it goes for shit.
That's very true. It's one of those deals where, and Marcel is absolutely right. You always need a human being to oversee what the machines are doing. And with this, if they do want to do more automated stuff, they're going to have to be very careful on what level of restriction they're going to be setting for these things. And I don't know, okay, Kaz, I don't know if Freedom's on is a spiraling train downwards. What I think they're doing right now is they're in the process of standing still. They're standing still right now, and I don't think they're making the necessary improvements where they need to, and that's dangerous. It's dangerous for a network that big. The problem is, I think Freedom partially thinks they're too big to fail, and you can never start thinking like that, because the second you get comfortable is the second you're fucking yourself over.
Actually, about that bot thing just ago, that actually reminded me of something I saw back then, maybe a year ago in the United States. That they want to have remote bots just flying over, and if there was threats, shooting them, but still were human supervisors to activate it.
Oh man, don't even talk about those drones spinning around the whole fucking United States. That shit's terrifying, man. That's terrifying. And you do got to stay hungry, man. You always got to have a constant want to improve and do better and improve yourself. Okay, you always want to have a constant feeling, and you want to have that quality. You always want to make your quality better. And yeah, you can't get comfortable, because when you get comfortable, you get lazy. And you can't get lazy, because that's when you fuck yourself over. And nobody wants that. I don't think any of us want Freedom to go away. Okay? We can have our opinions about Freedom. God knows I have very, 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 very harsh opinions about Freedom.
I want Miracle to go away. Brick Pro, who's a good friend of mine, Brick Pro was making some comments on Freedom videos of, hashtag Fire Miracle 2015, I think. And now, I'm not gonna say to fire him, but please God talk to him and tell him how to properly do things.
You know, it's one of those deals where maybe, yeah, maybe a little talking to is necessary. I'm not saying throw him through the woodshed, put him in the shed or nothing, but it's maybe you have to adjust his role. That's one deal that I have to look at.
Cos just said something, pretty amazing. And he said the only reason I'm even a part of Freedom at this point is because of Blackout.
Well, hey, thank you very much,
That
Cos.
just goes to show how amazing we are.
Shout out, buddy. Shout out, Cos. Much love, man. Ecomedia TV says the only reason they're failing is because they let everyone in. They don't have enough resources to handle 20,000 partners, let alone 160,000. They made the wrong choice by accepting everyone, in my opinion. And I could debate that either way. Really? Why do you think that, Marcel?
Well, take a look at the channels. Most of them are not bad means to younger viewers or partners, but most of them are just children with crappy PCs.
That's true.
Maybe around the age of 12 years old. Don't let me begin off the quality.
Well, you do make a good point. There are a lot of channels that are in Freedom who, everybody's seen them, guys. You guys have seen them all before.
I actually remember
Shitty channels,
a channel
man.
that was
Well, we're not
bad.
ousting anybody. We're not here to oust anybody.
No, I don't even know the channel anymore. I only remember that certain video of it. It was a channel partnered with Freedom. And the most viewed video was a hate video against certain races and sexualities.
Whoa. Really?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
I think I even linked it to Ken back then, and I didn't know how fast I clicked report.
That's insane. That's absolutely insane. And another thing, Can and Kaz are just posting right now. Out of 150,000 partners, Freedom only has 780 plus with over 100,000 subs. Are you kidding me? That is a terrible number for how big they boast. And then Kaz points in, most channels in Freedom are like 13-year-olds with under 100 subs. And I bet you they're either a Minecraft or a Call of Duty channel. I mean, I bet you they are.
Yep.
And that's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, there has to be a level of quality control. Now, I'll admit, when I first came into Freedom, I was lower on the scale, but I'm doing something universally different than anybody else in Freedom. How many people are doing weekly talk shows? Probably not that many, or at least that's not their primary function.
I mean, I started YouTube back when I was 12. Now, guarantee my videos have gotten hella better over 7 years, as well as my work, but it's just one of those things where it's like, I know there's a lot of 13-year-old Minecrafters that are joining Freedom. It's like, why? Just why would you make someone suffer through?
Uh-oh, did we lose? I think we lost B. Did B die on us? I think B died on us. Oh, shit. Did you hear that, Marcel?
Yep.
Yep, he just died.
Silent.
Yep, totally went silent. B just died. Everybody...
I want to respond to Equal Media's message about... Which one? Oh, yeah. About the kid and the hacks kids. Please don't let me begin about that.
I'm not dead. I'm not dead.
Oh, he's alive. He's alive. Yay! We're almost out of time. We're almost out of time anyway. So, I mean, we're about to wrap up anyway. So, I mean, I think we can cut it here for today. We've had a lot of conversation, man. We've had a lot of fucking conversation, and it's been really good conversation, and it's necessary conversation that we needed to have. You know what I'm saying? So, B, Marcel, whoever wants to go first, shout out those lovely links. Marcel, you're the guest today. I'll let you do that.
Nah, let B do it.
Let B do it. All right, B, shoot off those lovely links, my man.
All right, so guys, don't forget to go over to blackoutmedia.net. That is our website. You can find everything there, from our Twitter to our Facebook to our forums, which are being updated very soon. blackoutmedia.net/forum. Basically, we're going to be soon turning that into a Zenforo forum for you guys, where we're going to have all the integration, especially the Google integration that Khan was so nice enough to ask me for several times. We're going to basically, we're working on a new show. Head over to the forum and you can give a little bit of feedback as far as that goes. You can find more news about the show on Facebook. Just go to Blackout Media SM. That is our Facebook page, and you can find Adam talking about the new show. It's going to be great. Of course, you can tweet at us any questions you may have. We always do our best to answer them on the show as we can. Blackout Media SM, same as your Facebook. And don't forget to visit our Teamspeak and our Minecraft server. Both are blackoutmedia.net.
All right, everybody, that has been the Blackout Links, and it has been an hour of Blackout. Thank you very much for coming on, man, and it's good that we had this conversation today, because it was necessary. It was motherfucking necessary. As usual, I am Rumandapples. Follow me on Twitter at everythingisrum, and go to the YouTube channel, slap Rumandapples into that motherfucking search bar, and you'll find me. Hell, you'll find me like a motherfucker. I promise you that. All right, everybody, that's been an hour of Blackout. We love you to death. Next week, next Wednesday, we come back, and we're probably going to have a lot more information for you guys. So until then, we're signing off. Have a good one. Don't eat yellow snow, and don't fuck cyborgs, because they're not real humans. Have a good one.